Captain's log, stardate 96847.90. We are less than 2 days until the good, compassionate, helpful, goody two-shoe Priority One Armada is no more. For the month of April, we'll become the Priority One Empire. We will conquer, pillage, subjugate, disassemble, reassemble, incinerate, plunder, backstab, and finally send you to the Agony booth just because you looked at us funny. Long live the Empire. Admiral Lita and the Terran Empire will be in a world of agony when we arrive. Note to the galley, the ISS Renegade is back. Welcome everyone to episode number 82 of Priority One Armada Live. Hello, captains, and welcome to the Priority One Armada Live. Tonight, we're multicasting live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. It's the 30th March of 2019, and I'm your host, James. And tonight, we're going to earn some Latinum at the Dabo table. Join us, Josanna, Station Instance number 2, where we're going to be holding our roundtable discussion. But joining me tonight, I've got one co-host tonight. He's back after a couple weeks off. Welcome to you, Panda. Panda, how are you?
I'm doing great, and it feels good to be back in the saddle. How are you doing, James?
I'm doing very well indeed. How was your week?
Exciting. For work, I do a bit of traveling, so it's actually scheduling out the all the flights I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, and I'm going to be earning that frequent flyer status. God help me.
Yeah. So what's frequent flyer status for you? How many air miles?
25,000.
All right,
Where it
perfect.
starts.
25,000 to start. Oh, all
hmm
right, man.
That's
So
okay because premium economy has free tequila.
tequila, that stuff
hmm
will put you on your stomach. Um, yeah, that's not good. So what else is going on?
Actually, I wanted to give a quick shout out to some people near and dear to my heart. So, Aldrich, Megrith, Croissant d'Enfer, Gambit Cannon, and Little Bash, thank you all for joining us tonight.
Where are they joining us on?
YouTube, I think.
YouTube.
Yep. Going to put that multi-streaming capability to good use.
Oh, outstanding, outstanding, man. Oh, welcome to them. And I'll just start off by probably welcoming my wife. She's probably listening in the living room tonight, so I got to watch what I say, which means I won't. My week was good. It was a very busy week at work. It's done. I am on vacation, but I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just staying home this week, taking care of some things and whatnot there. So, hey, I want to welcome some people. I see False Fire, Bulls, Good Old Smoky, out Lawyer Dudes in on Twitch. I see Alex. I see Billy in Facebook. I see Benny also in Facebook. Rikers is in. Some's in Twitch. I see I am Nega, I think that's either Twitter or it's one of the others. I can't remember which one that is. But welcome to all of our viewers tonight. Welcome to everyone. So, Panda, what have we got planned on tonight's show?
Well, during the roundtable on this week's show, we're going to discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. So if you haven't, once again, make your way over to Drozana Station Instance Number 2. Look at for the Dabo table. We're
Outst-
also going to we're also going to share the latest Priority One Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, we're going to warp to the Undine Battle Zone for our weekly away mission. So, captains, set phasers to kill as we go to battle with the species 8472, pick up some dino meat for barbecuing, and most importantly, earn some dilithium. Your character does need to be level 50 to join.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm actually going to smoke some ribs tomorrow. So Slag is definitely will be in the house tonight with his smoker. But before we go any further, we're going to kick off our first giveaway. We're going to give away some fleet ship modules tonight. So I've got 3 of them to give away. So for the first fleet ship transfer to fleet ship module, you need to put into your stream chat. Yes, that means Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and the YouTube chat. You're just going to put that word Empire in there, and you'll have a chance to win a fleet ship module. Good luck to everybody.
Now, if you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and you want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel _join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and sign up today. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier T3 to Tier 5. We also have fleets on Xbox and the PS4, so you can be certain we have a fleet that suits your needs.
And if you're interested in picking up some cool Priority One Armada swag, then check out our Armada-themed merchandise available now at our Cafe Press store. The store has items ranging from mugs to mouse pads, t-shirts to hoodies, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and through our Twitch page.
Outstanding. Well, we got a lot in STO news, so we're going to jump right into the roundtable. Panda, let's start us off with that 20% ship sale.
Heck yeah! So from March 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific to April 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific, the C-Store is having a 20% ship sale. Say that 5 times fast. And it's not just a discount on ships, but fleet modules, dry dock slots, upgrade tokens as well. So if there's been a ship or a ship bundle in the C-Store you've had your eye on, now's the time to grab that and live the dreams, the ship you've always wanted to command. A note to make: the ship bundles discount applies to ship bundles which are only ships. This does not include bundles that have items other than ships in them. So let's see, for example, the Dyson Destroyer bundle would probably be 20% off. The Discovery Operations bundle would not, because that comes with other stuff.
As always, there's always a restriction or other item they put with it. Falsifier's having some problems with the stream. I might have one suggestion: try to go in and maybe change your display settings for the stream. That sometimes does help. I did check on my end; everything's looking good from my health to myself to the servers. So, any ships you going to pick up this weekend?
I don't know about ships, but I'm definitely going to think about modules. Nothing else, raise a little on the exchange.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I went out and just bought the 5 pack of the modules. That's way I can give a few out and then retain a few for me.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you've got some extra, if your finances allow, go out and get one of those 9 shiny new ships and get playing today. Someone did not do his personal endeavors. Yes, I have not done my personal endeavors. Like I said, my work week has been very busy and I just haven't gotten anything done. So I should get that Undine ships one taken care of tonight.
Yeah, that should be easy to wrap up, I think.
Nooning Sung's asking if anyone knows where the refresher toilets are at. They are located on Earth space dock, and yes, there is always a line. Whether you have one on your starship or shuttle, I cannot say. I have not yet to find one. I did not see a line, so I'm not sure where that's at.
I do want to point out, though, that if you have a working knowledge of temporal mechanics, you never have to wait in line.
That's true. That's true. And tell us how that would work, Panda, since you decided to volunteer.
I could tell you, but I don't need to get another visit from temporal ops today.
Okay, all right. Well, moving right along in our news, double XP double XP weekend is here. Attention on deck. We've doubled our efforts to give captains the necessary experience to deal with the threats to the galaxy from March 28th, 8 a.m. Pacific to Monday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. And you know what else is probably going to hit April Fool's Day, where they do the buttons and all the weird sound effects, so be prepared for that. At 10 a.m. Pacific, players will be able to enjoy twice the experience during the event. Content that provides skill points and expertise will reward a 100% 2 times bonus above normal amounts. This bonus will be available for all content that rewards skill points and expertise. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to the Undine Space Battle Zone tonight to take advantage of that double XP and earn a lot over there. So you doing it like I know a lot of folks in the Armada and maybe outside the gaming community they run a lot of missions and whatnot. You doing anything of that or running anything special to get some double XP?
I'm going to admit that might have slipped my mind until earlier today, but I am actually bringing my Romulan out because I'm trying to get the pilot specialization wrapped up for him.
Very nice. Yeah, last double XP I worked on my discovery, Maynard Dorca, the hot suave brother of Gabriel Lorca, who Kat also has a heartthrob for, and I was working on his leveling last time, so I might play him a little tomorrow, just to get him a couple more levels. Um, all right. Also moving on, celebrate First Contact Day. April 5th is the anniversary of First Contact Day, when humans and Vulcans first met on Earth. To celebrate the anniversary of First Contact Day, the Zephyrin Cochrane Memorial and Historical Museum is holding a special reenactment event from April 4th at 8 o'clock Pacific to April 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific on PC. On April 11th at 8 p.m. through the 18th, it'll be on Xbox and PS4, so they get it a little bit later than us. Participants are invited to visit Bozeman, Montana, which is an awesome map, by the way, the site of Cochrane's launch of the first human warp-capable ship, the Phoenix, and engage in the construction of their own replica Phoenix. Captains who participate will search the air for useful parts, just like Cochrane scavenged from the pieces for the Phoenix. Using these parts in conjunction with a basic hull assembly, captains will make their own model of Phoenix by combining engines, hull, and stabilizer parts found in the various bits and pieces scattered about the recreation of the historical settlement. Under the shadow of Zephyrin Cochrane's statue, try to get the best parts possible because the engines will make your model go faster, the hull will make it survive longer, and the stabilizers will keep it going at a better angle of launch. This will go on for a few minutes. This is open to captains of level 10 and above may participate in the event. Even captains from the Klingon Defense Forces, Romulan Republic, and the Dominion are welcome to join these festivities as a celebration of diversity and the meeting of different species. Play the event to unlock the following rewards. When you complete the queue for the First Contact Day event, you'll receive a special Zephyrin Cochrane Memorial Hologram voucher. Limit 1 per day per character, and a minimum of 4 holograms are required in order to receive the special event prize box that includes a captain specialization point, the launch toy rocket, the hollow emitter Phoenix shuttle, and new replica Thompson submachine gun. Bang. Yep, I just had to do that. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Anyway,
The hollow emitter Phoenix shuttle, a special hollow emitter for your shuttle and fighters that will make your ship look like the Phoenix. This device has an unlimited duration, unlike those provided by the Ferengi. The launch toy rocket. Celebrate the historic launch of the Phoenix year-round with the special device. Upon activation, it places a model of Phoenix in front of you, which quickly launches into the sky, including on ground maps and in space stations. How it goes to the ceiling, I don't know. It's some temporal thing. The replica Thompson submachine gun, archaic weaponry of this type, has seen a curious resurgence via the popularity of a number of holo novels that depict ancient periods of Earth's violent history. This particular weapon has something of a cult following among avid fans of the Dixon Hill Hovel novel series, which rose to prominence after the publishing of an unauthorized biography of the Starfleet career of the former captain of the Enterprise D, Jean-Luc Picard. Though only a replica, this item has, perhaps unwisely, been fully modified to uh, act as a modern weapon and may be used effectively in modern combat scenarios. It features multiple fully automatically firing modes. So yeah, you get to walk. So we've got the Zephyr Cochrane shotgun, and now we've got a Thompson submachine gun. So guess what, guys? It's time to put together some gangsters in this game, and you know, and go. We can go over here to Drozana and extort them for protection money. I think that's the way we do it. We can put hits on people. There is a
I
bone
swear.
there. Go,
Sorry,
go
sorry.
ahead, man.
Keep going.
No, go
I
ahead.
was just saying. I was reading through this, and it's like, okay, first off, I've got to put together, for a formal wear group for my bridge officers, so we can do a piece of the action. It was
Oh,
that original series ep where they like go to 1930s Chicago, but it's
mm-hmm.
another planet. That is the first thing I thought of. Like, heck yeah. Donny Donuts rum running with starships. Yes, I like this idea more and more,
Mm-hmm. I do.
but consider you got to consider the um, viewpoint of a alien coming to Earth to see this pinnacle of human technical achievement and a expression of peace and understanding and a celebration of diversity. And by the way, here is a gun.
Exactly.
Here is death in a can. Have fun. Happy first contact day.
Oh yes. I am looking forward to the Thompson submachine gun. I really am.
Hmm.
I'm hope it's everything and more what I want from it. If I can put a gangster character together and go shoot people with it, even better. So most definitely. Um, and Seal says it the best. We got to have fedoras. They got to
Hmm.
put fedora. We have to have them if we're going to have a Tommy gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, if any of the devs ever listen to this, fedoras, because we already have the suit we can put on. We just need the fedoras. All right, and this also has a bonus project for those who find themselves with additional holograms after receiving the special event prize box. There will be a recurring reputation project that rewards a box of 100 marks of your choice, requiring the input of a single voucher. This project will only be available when the event is active, so turn in your vouchers while you can. We hope to see you all in Bozeman to once more celebrate one of the most defining moments in the history of the galaxy we live in. So I love First Contact, obviously because you get Magic Harpy right at the end, and
Hmm.
because I could like stand there really not do anything, but yet my Phoenix will fly further than people who went around and did a bunch of stuff. There's
Yeah.
not a rhyme or reason to it. Someone could have like a fully one up, what was it, very rare equipment and upgrade
Mm.
it, and it'll just launch and explode, and someone else won't. So, what about yourself? What do you think of Bozeman?
No, I really like the map. Um, it's nice to get an event that's not strictly speaking combat.
True.
Um, everyone, that's change. It's also a nice to get an event that's not scanning for particles. But no,
Oh.
it's yeah. Um, but
Oh,
no, I like the event, and yeah, swear to God, machine gun. This is going to be hilarious.
Oloidru says we also need the rule book for Fizbin. Yes, yes. I'm thinking about the old NES game I had that was Star Trek. That actually, you went back to that planet and played Fizbin, the whole thing from that episode. So I'm thinking of that right now. I might want to go play that game.
Seeing the hashtag blame Alex getting some more action, especially from Bulls. I got to ask, what did he do now? Because I mean, I know it's his fault, whatever it is, but I'm just curious, what was it this time?
I believe this might be some carryover from last week's TeamSpeak issues that we were having, where TeamSpeak was just, completely like logging everybody out. However, I can't say. I mean, typically anything that happens is always blamed on Alex.
Well, naturally.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the way the world works, and we accept it for that. And I will always I'll let the Armada and the community know when Alex is no longer to be blamed. I am the keeper of who is to blame, and I continuously always blame Alex. So,
Well, right now I'm going to blame him for the
pers-
profuse amounts of Klingon balloon sarcophagi that are swarming Drozana right now.
Panda, I was just thinking the same thing. These sarcophagus balloons. I think Alex needs to go around, start, policing the Drozana station. This could be
Mhm.
dangerous. One of
Yeah,
these
this is.
balloons could go through the hole, and we could all just be sucked out into space.
I gotta say, this is like maybe one of the worst of the 84 fire hazard
Hmm.
violations I'm seeing just on screen
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
now it appears he's now electrocuted himself. So he's creating
Mm,
even more.
such a
And I,
mess.
I see Phoenix shuttles going through the windows. I'm not sure how they're making it through, but it's one of those temporal mechanic things yet again.
Hmm.
So, and someone's flying some cross. Well, at least we got crossfields. They clean up after themselves, unlike
Exactly.
tardigrades. So yeah, Alex, if you could go ahead and start policing up the area, I think that would be great. While he's doing that, Panda, let's talk about Star Trek Online Spring and Summer Roadmap.
Yeah, that was a pretty big set of announcements that came out this week. We have a um, published, cryptic published, I think it was Tuesday this week, some details on what content and new things are going to be bringing to the game in the next 6 months. And we're going to start actually with April. So while the Priority One Empire is raining merry hell down on the galaxy, in game also, Cryptic is going to be having another special event called Operation Riposte. And this is going to be another TFO event like we've been having recently with the Pavo TFOs, and it's going to bridge where the current story is to discovery story that's going to be coming up later. As I'm going to bring it up. This is Operation Riposte is actually going to be the first of 3 TFOs that will be again like wrapping up in June, and it sounds interesting. I'm always down for new story content. Um, I'd hope it works out better than Peril over Pavo did. Just because I feel like a lot of us were let down by this one.
Because it's just True Gauntlet
Yeah,
redone,
I
redo.
mean, I'm trying to be diplomatic about it, but it's a Discovery reskin of Junior Gauntlet.
We talk about TFOs, and this is like what 3 months that we've had TFO.
Hmm.
That's a lot of TFOs. That is a lot of TFO.
Especially, yeah, it's definitely an upswing in the amount of content that's coming out. Uh, are you concerned like players are just going to stop being interested? Personally, I'm more concerned that like Cryptic is going to not do as well if they have to create so many. But player burnout, is that something you think is going to be a topic?
Anytime that you repeat events like this, and even though you're doing it with a different mission, there is a risk of some player burnout. One of the things I feel they've done to kind of stymie that is they have released those TFO commendations that come with the universal tech upgrade. That if you buy
Hmm.
it off the bat, it's only 800 Zen. So to me, while yeah, it's TFO, 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 I'm still able to now, for $8, which is cheap to get that universal tech upgrade, I can get 10 of the TFO commendations, throw those in, and only have to play it for 4 days. And if I want to do it further, that's just bonus for me, or maybe I do a few extra days and save up for the next one. Um,
I
so
see Def Dog actually swooping into the stream chat with some more greatly appreciated detail. Looks like Ambassador Kale said it's going to be intended to be like Drenur, and yeah, we were going to actually get to that next. There's some other things on the roadmap concerning earning T6 ships, so I guess that'll just keep us moving along.
yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for, yep. Other thing in April, obviously, First Contact Day event, which we've already discussed. Going into May, there's going to be a major content release called Rise of Discovery, and from what I hear, this has been considered to be season 17 for Star Trek Online. So that's that big a deal coming in, a little over a month.
Okay.
I'm definitely also going to get some more voice actors from the show. I know Commander Landry will be appearing. Apparently, also one other Discovery character that we have yet to be revealed. So, wild mass guessing, go. Want to see those suggestions?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if they're going to bring a regular. Could it be Stamets? Possibly Saru? Do they dare try to go get Anson Mount as a Pike character?
Oh, you know what? All those options you've just listed would be fantastic. I definitely I think Anson Mount would be a stretch.
Someone said
Simply,
Lorca, Jason Isaacs.
yeah. Baron von Zolo says Lorca. I think that would make Cats here probably.
Then some too.
Just keep
Um,
running. Just keep running the one. There's one cutscene he's in, and she just keeps running that over and over and over.
I'd build her a 10-hour video just for that if she asked me to. Just run it over and over and over. Like I listened to the 10-hour Shouting Cowboy. That is honestly, that's the greatest music in the world. But I would do that for Kat if she asked.
Well, we are just going to have to find out. But in the meantime, wild mass guessing is what fans do.
Yep.
The other point that they pointed out for May is that starting all T6 ships will be available to a player after they complete the tutorial, and they're bringing in the scaling mechanic. So any T6 ship that you have already bought in the C store, you roll a new character, they finish the tutorial, they can immediately download, or not download, but acquire and start flying that command battle cruiser or that anything really. And that's pretty great because that's where most new ship development is kind of has been done recently. Um,
Well, that's all ship development in this game right now. Ever since they don't come out with a lot of tier 1s through 5s anymore,
mhm.
and I'm kind of this one here. I don't know, for myself. I'm kind of like it's a good thing, but now haven't you just pretty much just sealed the fate with all your tier 1s through 5s? Unless you need something specific out of that ship, no one's going to buy it when they can just buy a tier 6 ship and scale it up. So to me, unless you really want that tier 1 Connie USS Enterprise, you're not going to buy it because it doesn't have anything in it you want. So that's a little concerning for me. For people who have bought a lot of 1 through 5 ships, and now all of a sudden we're going to do scalables on just tier 6 ships. So
Yeah, I guess I have the opposite opinion, but that's because I don't buy anything less than T6 anyway, because I know, like, in a week, the character is going to be high enough level that there's no point in having a tier 3 hanging around anymore.
oh, no, I again, I agree with you, but looking at players who've already bought those ships, you're really now just saying unless you need something out of it, it's pretty much gone. Which, to be honest, a lot of them are been gone anyway, because no one's using them unless you're leveling a character up. But now you got a shiny new T6 scalable that'll do it all for you. So,
I think the
Cap,
M6 computer is being called out as one of these. Also, Teventino says, straight up nostalgia factor, which, yeah,
yeah,
if you have a thing for like the old Stargazer, definitely that tier 3 heavy cruiser would be good.
Yeah.
or would state that. But yeah, other than that, it's like
I mean, that's what it
the,
is. I mean, unless you really want the ship to play the ship, need the ship, you're not going to buy it anymore. So players like myself who have bought those types of low tier ships over the years, maybe they were on sale and I picked them up. You kind of feel like, now it's why is it? And that's again, it's not a bad thing because yeah, you can start out on a brand new T6 Command battle cruiser and run it all the way up. You don't have to change ships. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much where it comes from. So what else is going on with the roadmap?
with the roadmap in June, we are going to start going to be start being able to earn Zen ships by playing limited events. And there's kind of a convoluted series of items to exchange, but long story short, free C store ships just for basically for grinding.
Okay.
I don't, that's pretty big right there.
All right.
Then in July we get the Rise and Loldenot Festival. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. Out comes those Mylar Speedos, and they're bringing in the T6 Ryzen Corvette.
Thank God we go back to a Ryzian ship, I would
Mm.
say. No more Vorgon stuff and
Well,
whatnot.
I know Winters is going to be brokenhearted over that. No more
Yeah.
Vorgon ships.
No
I
more
know.
Vorgon ships. One episode, and yet we've had how many years worth of ships from that? Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm glad we're back to either a Rycian or even a Ferengi ship would be nice in a Corvette. That'll be an interesting little ship.
Well, we got some other things that weren't slotted specifically into months, like some remastered Romulan content. That if you are if you listen to the Priority One podcast and help support them, you might have seen already, and some other stuff like stuff that didn't quite fit on the calendar or some other quality of life things. But that was largely it. That's most of what we have to look forward to for the next 6 months, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds like some good things, some things that's a little concerning, but I do like, if you got to grind a little bit for the Zen ships, that's fine. Nothing biggie there, even if I've already got it, I'm cool with that. I've always been, hey, a little work gets me something that I'd have to pay for. I'll do it. Obviously, the summer event will be coming up, and with that Rising Corvette, I'm very happy about that. Um, Alex said, I failed you. I tried cleaning it up. Yeah, you did fail me. Hashtag blame
Yeah,
Alex. So,
such a disappointment.
yep, 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 too bad. But, yeah, I think it's a good roadmap ahead, and I like the fact that they released it to kind of give the players an idea of where they're looking at changes made so that we know what's going on with the game and as we kind of talked about last week with a certain YouTube person who kind of talked
Hmm.
about the death of the game. I think this would kind of fly right back in that person's face and say, yeah, the game's not dying anytime soon, so it's just the way
Hmm.
it's going to be. So before we move on to our Xbox PS4 news, we do have to do the giveaway, and I've got it all ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get that posted up here now. The winner of our first fleet ship module, this is one of our Twitch streamers, and it's Maximus. Congratulations, you've just won a fleet ship module. I'm going to send you a whisper, and I just need you to reply to it and go ahead and send me your in-game ad handle, and I'll go ahead and get that taken out to you. So you'll get that in the thing. We'll have two,
Congratulations.
yeah, congrats. We'll have two more of those that we're going to give away before the end of tonight's show. And with that, I'm going to take us into Xbox and PS4 news. And they've only got one big thing going on right now, and I'm not going to go all the way through it because it's a pretty long item, but it's the Kobayashi Maru 19 periods out of Altair 6. We have struck a gravitic mine and lost all power. Our hull is penetrated and we have sustained many casualties. Yes, it is the Kobayashi Maru, the original no-win scenario. It returns to Star Trek Online on PS4 and Xbox. The Kobayashi Maru event will earn you a weekend event voucher and your choice of marks. After collecting 3 vouchers, players can purchase a new ship, weapon, the Prolonged Engagement Proton Torpedo, or Photon Torpedo. This is Star Trek, not Star Wars. Completing the Prolonged Engagement set It captures excess energy to run the torpedo autoloaders beyond recommended levels. And remember, make sure that your starship is still under warranty. The torpedo starts out firing more slowly than traditional photon torpedoes, but it fires more rapidly as combat progresses. Further, each shot carries a chance to overflow excess power onto the ship's other weapons, providing armor penetration for a short duration. The true strength of the torpedo is revealed when all three prolonged engagement items are combined. Activating the dynamo then causes the next prolonged engagement photon torpedo to receive bonus damage based on the length of combat with no upper limit whatsoever. The excess energy cannot be safely contained. However, so spending more than a moment or two outside of combat will cause the charge to dissipate. This event is starting up this weekend and starting March 28th through April 1st, and the queue is available to all captains on the Xbox and PS4 who are at least a level 50. So yeah, very nice there that they get to fire the torpedoes and fire some really hardcore torpedoes. So
Fire
okay,
all the torpedoes.
yeah, fire everything you've got. That's just
Yep.
the way it is. Um, Hyper Hydra over on YouTube is saying that the Kobayashi Maru is not my favorite event. I'm old school. I like the Kobayashi Maru prior to the change was made when Delta came out. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Venus also says on YouTube he's never tried it, so give it a try. It's not bad, and you get the torpedo if you do it for 3 days. So, all right. Let's move on to PC patch notes for the 28th of March 2019. General Memorial Plaque has been updated to include Morgan Woodard, updated Klingon Bird of Prey and T6 Klingon and Romulan lifetime ships to properly warp in and out. They resolved an issue that was preventing ships without registry names from being able to upload for 3D printing. Well, I'm glad they got that one fixed for those who like to have their ships 3D printed. In the UI, they resolved an issue that's causing enemy target names not to display when viewed from a certain distance. And systems reputation mark trade-in. This is a new one. I like this one. Reputation projects to turn in marks for dilithium has been disabled and replaced by a new store accessible from the reputation UI once you reach tier 5 in that reputation. The rate's the same as existing project, 50 marks for 500 or 3 elite marks for 1,000 ore. Here's where I like this change. Exchange in the store may be made in bulk, reducing the time needed to convert excess reputation marks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Man, I tell you what, I get a bunch of them go in, and it's just one at a time, and I'm like, I want to do 5 at a time. So this I like. They resolved a scaling issue found present on all ground NPC bridge officers and some pets, which was causing abilities that reduced their damage output and or damage resistance to have less impact than intended. This will result in abilities that reduce damage output and or damage resistances being somewhat more effective than before against these types of NPCs/boffs. They resolved an issue that included the feature TFO Peril over Pavo in rotation from random TFO's normals. Features events of this nature should not be in the random TFO experience. Cooldown on the following combat companions have been reduced from 5 minutes to 2 minutes. That's the Bioengineer Furadon, the Combat Trained Tardigrade, the Dilithium Encrusted Horta, the Elysium Crystal Horta, the Holographic Combat Drone Horta, Jackal Mastiff, Leashed Mugato, the Polytrinic Acid Horta, and the Warthog. Cooldowns on the following space distress calls have been reduced from 15 to 5 minutes. Activate Phased Waveform Beacon, Nimbus Pyrus Distress Call, Delta Alliance Reinforcements Beacon, Romulan Distress Call, Bird of Prey, Romulan Distress Call, Mogai Escort, Romulan Distress Call, Daedrix Battleship. Chemosite laced weaponry has been rebuilt to resolve various issues for those of you who like to run a Chemosite build. Resolved an issue that caused the toolkit to scale up expeditiously with damaged buffs. Resolved an issue that caused the damage to scale with your target's damaged buffs. Resolved an issue that could cause it to apply beneficial abilities such as the Advanced Pazio Polaron proc to foes. The impact of these changes on this ability's balance may result in additional changes in this ability in future updates. So for those of you who run Chemosite, this is definitely something you want to key in on. And I take you run Chemosite there, Panda?
I do on my KDF scientist sometimes. It's I have rad boat and or control boat builds for him.
All right. They resolved an issue that prevented the Mirror Crossfield Science Destroyer from equipping dual cannons. That's a good thing. Resolved an issue that prevented some kinetic cutting beams from being able to re-roll their damage modifiers. That's good.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do they do? The high-yield fiery modes of the Advanced Temporal Defense Chronoton Torpedo Launcher Cluster Launch Mode no longer shares cooldown lockouts with other cluster-type torpedo launchers. And finally, resolved an issue partially override Battlecloak visuals when equipping a visual shield. So all that and more, go out to the news if you want more on the patch notes. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Armada news. As always, every Tuesday is not just Taco Tuesday, but it's TFO Tuesday in the Priority One Armada. Now, this event's for all Priority One Armada members, both Fed and KDF, and offers a chance for us to team up together and earns marks, XP, and most importantly, dilithium. They'll be doing random TFOs, both normal and advanced. It starts at 8 p.m. East Central, 8 p.m. Central, 6 Pacific. More information and your local time is located if you are a member of Priority One Armada. Go into that character, access the fleet menu, click on events, and you'll see the event in your local time zone. So if you're not a member of Priority One Armada on the PC, make sure you go over and sign up today and get a character in and take advantage of Taco Tuesday because it's TFO Tuesday. All right. We talked about it last week. We're going to talk about it again. And it is Priority One Empire Month. It is back. So the first thing I'm going to do, as I did last week, there's the logo. I got it on a hotkey now. So that is our logo for the month of April. For the Priority One Empire, will be renamed. During the month, we are going to have a special daily giveaway. Lords of the Admiralty will be giving away a T5 mirror ship each day to a loyal officer of the Empress. Now, to win this ship, it's very easy. You just got to be a member of Priority One Armada, Fed KDF on PC, and logged in your character. It'll be done at a random time per day. However, I can tell you that on Saturdays, the ship will always be given away during the show. It'll always be done during the show. So you'll at least know 4 Saturdays during the month. So again, if you're not a member of our gaming community on PC, go ahead, sign up on the website, put a character in one of our fleets. Like I said, this is a great event that we do. It started last year. We built it, and it exceeded all of our expectations, and we're doing it again this year. So that's the first thing. That's for members. Now for all of our great live stream viewers, and we want you to come out each and every week because we're doing something we've never done before. We're giving away a T6 ship. Well, we've done that before many, many, many times. But we are giving away a T6 Styx, I always say Styx Dreadnought Cruiser on PC. Here's the difference from what we just give you the ship and that's it. Not this time. Vice Admiral Panzer put together a very nice little build, and this build's based on items that we can trade to characters, so it doesn't have reputation, it doesn't have fleet, it doesn't have anything that's automatically, bound to character when pickup or anything. So it's a very, I don't want to say basic build, it's a good value build. You could start a character up and immediately just start using this build. So each week during the show, we're going to put a link into the stream chat. You're going to go out, you're going to enter. We ask for some basic information. It's just so that we can, first of all, we know where people are viewing from, but that we can also get a hold of you because we're going to be sending you a lot of stuff in your in-game mail. This T6 ship is going to be coming equipped with all of the Terran Empire weaponry. And Rikers has already started working on it, and I'm going to be working on it some more. All of the weapons are going to be Mark 15 Epic of these Terran-linked weapons. All of them. You're getting them all. 15 Epic. We're also going to include an Impulse, a Warp Impulse, a Shield, and a Deflector. Those are going to be out of the Aegis set. Guess what? They're going to be Mark 15 Epics. We're going to give you a Warp Core Mark 15 Epic. All done for you. We're going to give you the devices, large weapon batteries, a bunch of those, so you've got those to go play out with. The engineering consoles, we're going to give you those engineering consoles, all epic. The science consoles, all epic. You'll also get the universal magnetromic generator that comes with the ship. TAC consoles, I believe we're doing this based on a phaser build, so they're going to be Mark 15 phaser relays. Epic. All of it. Epic. Obviously, the hangar pets, the Mirror Universe frigates, they always come with the ship. Now, I want to thank Rikers for doing a bunch of the upgrades and some of the stuff. I want to thank Panzer for the build. But yeah, we're not done yet, as Ron Build says. Wait, there's more. Mirror Discovery came out. A lockbox was put out with this. In it, it's got the approaching Agony Universal Console, the Emperor's Execution Spinner, deploy Agony Field, deploy Ambush Turrets, ground trait, Terran Vision, make an example, show no weakness. In space, you get a Terran targeting system, into the breach, no retreat, no mercy. Guess what? We're giving those to you too. You win those when you win the ship. And I'm throwing in 5 Terran Empire Research Duty Officer assignments. But wait, there's more. The Lobby store came out with 2 items, the Discovery Terran uniform and the Emperor's Sword. We're giving you the uniform as part of this prize. We can't give you the Emperor's Sword because it's bound to character on pickup, so what I'm doing is I'm going to give the winner 5 of the promo R&D boxes, because if you don't hit the ship, you're going to get 10 Lobby out of it, which is going to give you enough to go get your own sword, which I see people flying around with. So again, you get the ship, everything with it, epiced out, the traits, all of it. All you have to do, each week we put that link up, you enter. On April 27th, we will announce the winner when we do our final show of Empire Month, so you don't have to be here to win. I don't even know how much this prize is worth. I haven't priced it out or anything. I know it's got to be 700 plus million. I don't know. But it's the first time we've ever done this. So if you win this ship, make sure you have plenty of mail space, because there's, I don't know how many items we're sending you. I have not done the count. It's well over 20, if not more. And if we can't get that to you, that's why we're going to ask you some information, like if you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, your user, so we can contact you there. And if we honestly can't contact you, we're just going to have to give it to somebody else. And there's the Emperor's Sword that someone's going to be able to pick up with that 50 Lobby. Now, if you pick up that T6 promo ship, don't come back and tell me you didn't get enough Lobby because you got the promo ship. You know, I think you like the promo ship. What do you think of that prize, Panda?
Put it mildly, that is cuckoo freaking banana pants.
Yeah.
That is, it's stupendous. I'm glad to be part of a armada that can put that together, has people willing to put that together, because this is time and material and in-game resources that being donated without any kind of recompense, and it's just also, holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm amazed by it, and I'm pleased that we're able to do it.
Yeah, we've given away, I don't even know the number of T6 ships we've given away on the shows. I've got a stack of art cards, Steam cards, PSN, Xbox cards, all of them minimum 10, 20 bucks. I got a stack of probably about 20 of them sitting here that we've given out on our shows. This is probably in the last maybe 4 to 5, maybe 6 months that we've given away. Yeah, that is. And Maximus, you gotta reply to that whisper in Twitch to get me your in-game ad handle. Because you've got that first fleet ship module. If I don't get it, you can't. I'm not sending it to you. You won't win.
I get it.
Yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Panda. But yeah,
We said it on Twitch. It's legally binding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the way it is. But yeah, I mean, we've given tons of stuff away. This is the first time we've ever done something like this, and we're doing it based on a weekly entry. It'll start during the show, we'll end it at the end of the show, and then next week we'll have a new entry form. You know, if you're not available for 1 week, it's not a big worry. If as long as you join us, you get that link and you get your entry put in by the time we shut it off, you're entered to win. So you can get a maximum of 4 entries. So yeah, definitely make sure you do that. And we're not completely done yet. I didn't discuss last week, with the logo and all that. We also have the website being updated. Rikers will be doing that probably, I want to say, tomorrow night or the first day. And he will send that, put that up. Our website will look a little bit different than it currently does, and that's all the stuff we do for Empire Month. In fact, I probably even believe that where it says Priority One Armada. And hang on, real quick. Let me take. Yeah. All right. I got to take it down. This will probably say Priority One Armada right here, so because we own Priority One Empire, so I know Winters is going to work on that. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome, awesome thing, and I cannot wait for everything to get going. And as part of that, all the admirals, including Winters as the CNC, we will be having our special names for the month. And I'm going to kind of go through them. I sent a message out to everyone today. I said, make sure your name is ready, because once I announce it on the air, that is what you're going to be known as until next year. And I'm going to start with the Vice Admirals. Vice Admiral Jason is going to be known as Lord Sir Cooks-a-Lot. Vice Admiral Mark's going to be known as Lord Chatham Carino V of Andoria. Vice Admiral Nikki is going to be known as the Dominatrix of Orion. Vice Admiral Bulls, yeah, I like that one. Vice Admiral Bull is going to be known as Lord Agony, the Administrator of Pain. Vice Admiral Alex, he's going to keep his name as Lord Zool, the Gatekeeper. Vice Admiral Panzer, Lord Panzer, the Destroyer. Vice Admiral Sean's going to be known as Lord Babbitt, the Executioner. For the Admirals, Admiral Hunter is going to be Lord Prey, the Minister of Lost Hope. Admiral Cat's going to be Felinus, Domos, the Domos of Kronos. Admiral Rikers decided to say as Lord Rikers because he doesn't, he's not very creative. Myself, I will be back as Lord Bacon. And our great Commander-in-Chief, Winters, has decided to become Empress Summers, Slayer of the Night. So yeah, that is going to be who everyone's going to be for our thing. And Maximus, it's got to be Twitch, man, because I'm not getting your reply. So let me just do something real quick here. I was hoping that a friend of mine, and I got it, Maximus. Thank you very much. From Xbox would be joining us, because they are doing pretty much a parallel of us. And he's not able to join us, but he did give me some information. I'm not going to go through it all because I don't know absolutely in depth for everything, but Priority One Xbox Fed and Cadia Fleet vaults, they're fully stocked, and they're going to be doing a giveaway every day. They're going to have an evil uniform contest. Looks like a screenshot contest, some trivia, and I believe they've stated they may have a grand prize shipped to give away for the Xbox members at the end of April. So I don't have everything in particular. Please take what I just said with a grain of salt. Something may change. Hopefully we can get Sean to get me some more information as things go along. So, Panda, what do you think of all the Lord's names?
Kind of jealous that I'm not on the Admiralty because I totally want to have a name too.
What would your name be? What would you like? Captain or Captain?
I need to come up with something.
Okay.
I need because like you said, this is what you're going to be until next year, so it has to be good. Like Dominatrix of Orion, which is so many images right there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki has got some. One of the other things the admirals are doing is they're doing some actions and things that we'll be talking about during Empire Month of some of the destruction they've done. So.
I've got one of those ready to go. I had one of those ready at the end of January.
I already know what it is.
It's not going to be sexual harassment, Panda.
I already know what it's going to be. Action number one: serve under Lord Bacon as his administrator of pork, swine, and other pork products. Yeah, I like that.
Well, I get. If you said that, I guess that's what it's going to be. Let me go
Yeah,
make some edits.
yeah. Uh, Hunter
I
says,
mean, Telerate kind of tastes like pork, right?
if we smoke it long enough in a smoker, anything would taste like pork.
Yeah, I suppose. All right. Well,
We'll
there we go.
we'll just barbecue the Tellarites.
Take that under advisement.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Um, but yeah, and I forgot to put our website donation down for this last week. That's my fault. I missed that, but I know a lot of people donate, whether it's money or items, to the Priority One Armada. And for those who donate money, all that goes back into our TeamSpeak web services, the whole 9 yards. It funds our community. We appreciate those who fund that way. It just helps us out. No one on the show, no one in the Admiralty gets any money, and if there's any left over, it all goes right back into the community prizes and everything done. Same way, anyone who donates a ship or something, we just give it right back out. So I know we talk about Empire Month and all that, and I want to thank some of the vice admirals. I'll get some of the admirals and vice admirals who donated the 30 T5 mirror ships. I'll get their names, and we'll give them more of a thanks in a later show. All right. That's it from here, man. I think it's time to go wreck the Undine.
Okay.
Um,
I do need to address some of the things that are coming up in text. Lord Fetish Panda.
we
No, because see, the thing is, these would all apply more to my Gorn character, and since he's a Gorn, he can't really be part of the Empire. So,
Yeah, plus the names we do have to try to keep them, how shall I say, appropriate. We
mhm.
don't want to go completely off the reservation. That's why Lord Bacon is such a good wholesome name. The Dominatrix of Orion, the Domus of Kronos, they're good wholesome names. Um, so all right, let's get over to Undine Space Battle Zone, man. Let's get going here.
I think it's time to start smoking some
Yeah, I think so
species
too.
8472. Let's do this.
8472 tastes like chicken.
It can taste like whatever the last thing it was before you killed it.
That's right, man. Let's
God,
go to
what
Sphere
does
Ally.
Vulcan taste like?
Um,
Right,
bland.
right,
Yeah, it's
bland.
bland. Yeah, it's boiled chicken.
Ugh,
Yeah, that's what Vulcan.
not worth
And
it.
here we go. Here we go. This is how we go off the reservation for this. Uh,
I'm seeing from Rikers that at number three, instance number three of the Undine Zone has the least people so far, so that's probably where we're going to end up.
Number 3. Let me make sure I'm there.
Lord Potato Salad. They call me Lord Potato Salad, or they face the consequences. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just running with the suggestion. Okay, I ended up in 2, but let's all bounce to 3 anyway.
Yeah, I'm
There's no one
bouncing
in
up to
there.
3. Yep. Wow, it bounced me in 3. Yep, I'm in 3. So we've still got 2 more of the fleet ship modules to give away tonight. We'll do that before the end of the show. We appreciate it's great to have everyone here. I'm seeing lots of comments coming in, not just from Twitch, but from Facebook and YouTube and whatnot. So it's great for everyone coming in. We'll give everyone a minute or two to get in, and then we'll get this party started. Um,
So, getting some interest from text about how to join our fleet. So if you're interested in joining the Priority One Armada / soon to be Empire, go to PriorityOneArmada.com, and there will be a just a little application to fill out. We're not testing you. We're not going to do anything like that. It's just we want to know who you are. We want to know what fleet you would like to join. We do have several KDF fleets actually. They are growing extremely quickly. So yeah, we have some place for everyone. We just need you to reach out to us.
Yep, we do have an application. And I forgot to mention this a couple of weeks ago, but the gaming community hit a milestone while we were off. 1,200 plus registered members to the gaming community, and that's not just PC.
1200.
That's Xbox. That's PS4. That's those who just want to have to be a part of the community but not put a character in, who are our ambassadors, which we have that open. But yeah, we do have an application that we just ask you to fill out, and because we are a larger gaming community, and it just we don't take any information and spam you. We're not sending anything to your Gmail account or anything like that if you have it. But just get some information, and then we've got great awards for things that you do in game. You can earn flashes, level 50 flashes, reputation flashes, the whole 9 yards. So, but yeah, new and soon, yeah, go ahead and put a character in, because like I said, for the T5 mirror ships, you got to be a character in the Armada. And June, and I'm just going to give the teaser now, we have our anniversary month, and there's a lot of events just for members. So get in now. It's a great month to get in and to be a part of our great gaming community. Uh,
Yeah, I did want to stress one more time. Application does not mean we test you. It does not
no,
mean we're going to like this. There's no skills assessment. There's nothing like that. It's I don't know. I kind of think it's mostly just to keep the bots out.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the big things, and um,
Yeah, you should hear back from fleet leadership within 24 hours.
oh yeah,
It's yeah,
yeah, they're checking apps. I know Winters
constantly.
checks it, yeah, constantly. If you're coming at Xbox, PS4, we've got our leaders over there. They're checking them, so you can have, if you like, if you play Xbox or PS4 and you want to bring characters and multiple platforms, that is certainly something we'd like you to do. And as I said, if you don't want to bring a character in, that's perfectly all right. We'd love to have you as an ambassador, because that'll still give you access to our website, TeamSpeak server, the whole 9 yards. So,
And if you are coming back to the game and you want to join us, first off, welcome back, and second off, glad to have you with.
yeah. And if it's been a while and you just want a good refresher course, Winters Gaming. He has got, CNC has got some of the best guides out there. In fact, he is featured in the DPS League for his guides. And it's all based on a free to play character, not his lifetime character, which is really, really good. So for those of you who are newer to the game, you definitely can get his link up to his YouTube channel. And he constantly puts new material out. I think he was putting stuff out. I want to say yesterday. He's put stuff out this week that I know of.
Yeah. Rikers is saying you have to complete a mental and physical evaluation, and I want you to just think about how could that possibly be if we have us.
Yeah, yeah. Really, yeah. I'm myself. I couldn't pass that. And by the way, don't take everything Riker says. He needs to have probably another CAT scan. Um, I don't think we've had our mandatory 6-month CAT
Is
scans
Panzer
as
still
leader.
doing those though?
I believe he is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Cation, so he's doing all
Yeah.
the CAT scans for the fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that and he's able to teach. Panzer is also very good with ship builds and Cation mating techniques.
Yeah, I think as we said, Panzer's build is what is going to go into the
Hmm.
T6 sticks
Yeah.
that were yeah. So he knows his stuff.
Yes. Like I said, it's not, we're not talking, it can't be fleet gear or anything like that, but it's definitely, it's a good build. And if you can get that ship, and if you don't have an idea what you want to do with it, you can just use that build temporarily until you get going.
Question: is anyone running a colony invasion right now?
Not that I know of. We did the one
Uh,
last week.
yeah, we. Oh, okay. I understand what's going on. Mia Skyfire at Skyfire666 in game. If you're watching the stream right now and it looks like we're at the colony, you're watching last week's episode.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
that was what's her name as Dominus of Kronos Felinius's birthdays,
Birthday
and she wanted
bash.
to do that. So yeah, that is definitely not where we are right now. Right now we are in the Undine Zone.
Yep. We're exploding the 8472 ships. So I was going to mention this to our viewers, and I actually talked when I talked to Panda about this. Obviously, if you've got questions about the game, you want to know the hardcore mechanics, calculations, all that. Panda's your guy for you. I mean, he can break it
Oh,
down completely
naturally.
for you. Yeah, he can break
Hmm.
down the silos, put everything into the correct bins, as they say. You know, ensure that there's no overlap and increase your synergy. Wow, I'm doing a little bit of rubber banding in here, just a tad bit.
Yep, just hit that too a little bit.
Yeah, I guess when we come here, they can't handle us in here.
Mm. I mean, I'm not surprised. I can barely handle us.
Yep. All right, I'm heading over this way,
Oh, hey, cool. You're heading over here.
and I can tell you, well, the other thing for you guys on YouTube, Hyper Hydra, and I finally got this done last Sunday, and I felt so bad about it. I finally was able to get into the YouTube channel and update that with all of the Priority One episodes up through last week's show. So everything up to 81 is in there. So if you missed an episode, you can go back and listen, while you're playing game. Um, if you just want to hear what we talked about, what we did, see who won the prizes last week, which was some good prizes. We gave, was it three people won a stack of 4 of those R&D promo packs. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
get caught in the fat cells. Ooh, that was fast.
Hmm. You're welcome.
Yeah, not going there, buddy.
Dude, I was chilling here for like 5 minutes before everyone else showed up. In
So
my new T6 Fleet Tavaro.
yeah,
I gotta say, is holding up a lot better than the Malem classes. Bro, that thing is made of tissue paper and just bad intent.
see, Alex is trying to make it up for me for his inability to maintenance engineer Drozana Station by throwing me heals.
Hmm.
Oh, he's running a phaser with a torp build on that. Very nice. So, yep, I got my Undine ships and the Dreadnoughts. There it is. All done. Personal endeavors completed for the day. Too bad this isn't Empire Month where I can go to the Badlands and explode the Terrans.
That would be on theme.
Yeah, we'll be doing that'll be the April 27th show.
Hmm.
Where we'll be heading there to finalize our complete takeover of the Mirror Universe.
So this is kind of old news at this point, but I don't think I've actually gotten to talk to you about it on the stream. Uh, Foundry, it goes away in like 10 days or so. How are you feeling about that?
So, Foundry is something where there has been some absolutely spectacular, um, what I want to just call storytelling done, because they really are. Um, and I know the Foundry Roundtable; those guys do a lot of, that's their thing. I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time, we were talking about Gateway last week, and that how they finally took that down. It always was a secondary to the game. It was never going to be primary, and I just kind of wonder if it just got to be a situation where with all the updates, and it was always breaking down with all these
Hmm.
updates, that it was just finally time to say, okay, we're not going to continue to invest all of this time and effort in it. Even though they've done Foundry challenges and highlighted missions, they've changed it to where you can find them as you're flying through sector space and other areas. So it's bittersweet for me, um, because some of the storytelling in there, I've played some in there that were 5 and 6 parts, and it's pretty much an app. It's like going through a movie.
Hmm. Yeah,
So well done.
the Purity series comes to mind. I
Yeah.
probably if I finished it, I don't remember finishing it, so I guess maybe that's what I'll do this weekend. Um, while also grinding for XP is just get through those, because I tried setting up a 3-mission arc in the Foundry as my first thing, because, I mean, vaulting ambitions, so to speak, and it was not easy to work in there,
No.
and if someone was able to get 6 well fleshed out missions like that, my hat's off to them.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this: if for those of you out there, maybe Panda, maybe instead of grinding the XP this weekend, go out, hit the Foundry, play some of those missions before they finally, they're gone. Enjoy them one last time. So,
Go find the one with the like killer epos.
no, there was one that I played where you were on a ground mission of a sub. Well, not what I want to call it. The oh gosh, you ended up becoming renegades of the Federation, Starfleet, and people were coming after you, and you went everywhere, planets to Earth, the whole 9 yards, and it was like I want to say 5 or 6 different parts,
That
and the
might
storytelling was just very well done.
that might be the Purity series. I remember it being super long, and there was kind of that theme of, well, the Federation's doing something screwy, and now they're gunning because we know.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar, but you know what? We've got, what, 36 hours or so until the weekend's up?
yeah.
39? Do it. Just find as many as you can and do them just for one last time.
Well, and then you got to think about they had a lot of the just straight up farming missions in there, so you could
Yeah.
go in and just farm stuff, and those were always kind of interesting to do something like that.
Never
Uh,
actually did one of those, though.
I did those. A lot of times you could go in and do those just to get get the loot and go hit the 50% sale and sell it. And ooh, I'm gonna eat it. Oh, rock and roll. That's right, rock and roll and don't do much. So thank you for the assist. So
Is Alex still trying to keep you alive?
yeah, he's trying. He's trying to pay it back finally. Yeah, Dijon, yeah, it was just fun to go in there and destroy ships, but yeah, getting the loot was good too. Um, some of it wasn't all bad, and just pick it all up and run it,
Are you
and
talking about the
yeah,
Foundry
the
grinders?
grind missions, yeah. And I also know some fleets actually they had built their own missions in there for their own folks and everything. So um, yeah, it's sad to see it go, but it became so secondary and then just being broke all the time. How many weeks we read patch notes, Foundry is down, Foundry is down.
Mm-hmm.
Helped with accolades, yep. So and
Yeah,
I
I
don't
kind
see
of
him.
see it. I kind of see it like the family pet. Like you've known it, you've loved it, you've had great times together, but at some point, you know its time has come.
Yeah, and they're not gonna. I don't ever see them bringing it back.
Yeah, Drunk Flux, same. That would be great if they did. Odds are poor.
Yeah, yeah, no way it's happening. Um, Believe me, if they're giving out a 6-month roadmap, and they're not talking anything Foundry. That's not going to be in there. And like I said, there's only a finite set amount of dollars they get to spend, and voice actors are not the cheapest in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and adding contents and all that's not cheap. So it's just one of those things that has to go. It's unfortunate. I hate it, but it was good while it was there.
Mm-hmm.
It provided something different than what you get in game. So
I think it's a good reflection of what the game is now, as opposed to what it was when it launched 9 years ago.
oh god, I know.
Like now we have Mary freaking Wiseman doing voiceover.
Yep.
We have a new track to create new content from. It's like it's not the same game, and the Foundry, it doesn't really serve the same need that it once had.
That guy, that loser she married, and that was a sham marriage. She's actually married me. My wife doesn't know it, but she's leaving that loser for this hero here. Zero for this hero. Because I love her. Um,
Kind of
I'm gonna say it.
everyone in Discovery. Okay, we're going to talk about Discovery, guys. I'm sorry.
We can.
Okay. Everyone is doing a great job in it. I think she's like still my favorite, although Chaos Agent, the security consultant from Section 31, let's say, is also like doing it for me.
Not too much spoilers because I have not watched season 2.
Okay.
I believe I was told last week that the final episode has aired for the season.
No.
But that's this week.
No. I am strong in my belief that we are not at the last episode. I think we have a 14-ep season, and last week was 10.
Oh well,
we're
I
almost
have
there.
well, so I have to wait until it's done, and then I'm gonna watch it all. I'm binging it. I was gonna actually maybe do it this week, but if it's not done, I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Um, but I've seen some things on the YouTubes,
Hmm.
and yeah, I think season 2 looks good. 3 more episodes. Okay.
Yeah,
So
thought so.
that's I haven't done anything with that. So um,
I will say this season has been head and shoulders better than season 1. Definitely has its own rough. Oh, okay, we got Planet Killers.
I'm going up to the northern one. Oh, actually, no, let's head south. That way I'm cut north.
Okay. I'm going to start going after Alpha then, northwest.
All right,
By myself.
I'm going delta.
In my Tavaro. This is going to be hilarious.
Oh, we wish you could see you die.
Well, that's the thing is with the enhanced Romulan battle cloak, I can fire off a big ol' screw you torpedo and didn't disappear.
Claudia just got wrecked by the planet killer a little bit there.
Here.
Oh, and he tried to wreck me. Ain't happening, buddy. We're gonna, as soon as we finish up with this round of Indian, we're gonna put up the second fleet ship module giveaway for all of our wonderful streamers, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, the Facebook, or Twitter. You'll have a chance at that, and we'll do the third one before we end the show. Donnie Donut says STD is hitting a stride, but it hasn't. Someone on the Priority One Armada website, put an interesting post up today talking about back in the 80s when TNG was coming out and how people were up in arms with that because it was not Kirk, Spock, and whatnot. Now, I'm not going to, this isn't, a whole thing of good or bad, but it goes to show every time Star Trek does something new, we are a very passionate fan base, and there are those who sometimes they don't always agree with something, and then they turn around and they might agree with it later. So.
Okay, yep, it just hit me.
What? Oh, great. Outstanding.
Yep, that was 40% of my hull I really miss.
Hull.
Okay, nice thing about targetable torpedoes, it goes after those instead. Yeah,
Targetable torpedoes.
yeah, this is like the little death laser spins up and oh wait, he's gone.
They're mini freaking Death Stars, and we can still defeat them.
Mm-hmm. Don't even need a trench run.
Nope.
But enough about Breach. I will say that is still maybe my favorite.
Well, ever since
Specialty of
they redid it and made it,
them. Mm-hmm.
instead of 1200 hours to get through it, you can get through it in about 9 minutes.
Mm. Okay, I am no longer alone. This is getting a lot more exciting.
Did Rikers join you? Because he sometimes likes to be on his own.
No, 3 Nicor bioships just did.
Oh, okay.
Come on. And I just caught another planet killer blast to the face. Yeah, kindly do me a favor and die.
Come on. The shield is down. Concentrate on the planet killer's main reactor. And I can't do anything because I'm not flying. All I'm doing is putting my weapons into his neutronium hull. Alright, he's exploded.
Ooh, okay, fun. Rubber banding.
Oh, goody. We're heading northwest.
Cool. Hope to see you soon.
Adios. Daniel says, the Orville is gearing up. It took DS9 like 5 seasons to go from good to great. Yes, Orville is good.
Where is Orville available? Because
It's on Fox. It's on the network.
oh, so you mean you can watch it for free instead of paying for an extra streaming service?
No, we're not. Let's not go there. But yeah, you can watch it for free. Well, you can watch it on. You can watch it on stream, I guess, if you got the Fox app through your telco provider or satellite provider. That brown sugar bourbon tastes pretty damn good.
Oh, is that what you're having?
Yeah, just little mini 50 milliliter shots of it because I don't have a bigger bottle. My wife didn't go out and buy me sufficient amount of alcohol. Remember to get me alcohol this weekend. She got off of work this morning. She did 16 hours. She got off at work at 7 o'clock this morning, but she forgot to bring breakfast and drink home for me.
Well, Mary Wiseman's probably very busy, so.
Yeah, that's true. So I to let her know my displeasure, I got into Google Translator and I shared my displeasure with her in German. So I had the Google thing read it out in German. So I was doing that with her today, issuing her instructions, orders, movements, and all that. So.
Field Marshal James.
Yeah. Well, no, not Field Marshal. I'm a Navy man, so it's gonna be.
Oh.
Yeah. Fleet Admiral James, Commander in Chief of my home's Navy, the best Navy in the world. Yes. In fact, Admiral Squirrel and Admiral Bacon have been just absolutely good commanders for me.
Torpedo Mate James. Come on, Rikers. We're trying to keep this a family-friendly show.
Yep. So, yep, the cat, Bacon, he's just been too good.
Yes, Rikers. No, it's real. I've seen the websites. Anyway,
Rikers is... I don't know about Rikers. We might need to demote him.
look, I have no say one way or the other as a lowly captain.
So, if my wife's listening, I love you. You're my rib, all that other good stuff. Well, I'm not gonna get to the planet killer before it like does anything. Yeah, that exploded.
Yep, that went.
I think it's still. Yeah, okay, guys, that took a little longer than I was hoping. There's the
Actually,
river landing.
yeah, that's. It should have been dead like 10 seconds ago.
Excellent. All right, let's go to home base. Home one.
Also checking out some of the ship names here that we're going to be flying with. Really like some of them.
Which ones do you like?
The larger than life that someone from House of Grilka is running. Is the Klingon dreadnought from the Discovery Ops pack.
Hmm. I see some here with the Beagle. Riker's, obviously, he's doing nothing. We've got Ray with the Dominion Vessel Patrol AY/8. There's Alex with the Agony. Yep, you are an Agony.
Something to be said for honesty in advertising.
That's right.
It's Dino smoking time.
Yes.
Before we do, though, where do we stand on the giveaway?
We're going to be starting the second Fleet Ship Module giveaway as soon as we finish this up.
Yep.
And then we'll do another round. And give that away.
Yeah, that enhanced Romulan battle cloak I was getting hype about, not as useful right now.
Yeah. Surprised someone doesn't have the Ponfar. That just seems like someone would have that type of ship. An appropriate name, but still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of ship I would like to have in game? And I'm serious about this. I really love this. First, I'd like to be able to create the character, and I'd like to have ships from it. The Packlets. I would love that. That would be yeah. I want a pack.
As an independent agent Packlet, because Packlet is a Fed race.
I want a Packlet with a Packlet ship.
Okay, so not a Starfleet, a free agent Packlet.
Yeah, something like that. I don't care if it's part of the Fed. I just want a Packlet with a Packlet ship. That's what I want. I want a Packlet mission. I want to send Mr. LaForge over the Packlet ship and just let him have them.
All right, Jordy. All those years of repressed engineer anger, just have at it.
Yep.
Like, engineers, some of the most storied figures in Starfleet history, but they're also tech support.
That's right.
Kind of.
That's right. I want my engineer at the end of every call to say, "Did I provide you good tech support?" That's what I want.
I don't know. I know the uniformed organization, there's discipline to be maintained, but there's got to be at some point some engineer somewhere who's like, now look here. I could get you more power if you shut up about it and let me work for 10 seconds. Captain.
Yeah, that's the way captains are. Captains, we want things now when we want them. That's just the way we are.
As someone who is on the other end of that for a living, definitely times where you just want to mute your communicator and just scream at a bulkhead for a little bit.
Oh, there's people I have to mute my communicator and know when to scream at because they annoy me.
Are they the ones giving you money, though? Because that becomes problematic.
They provide the clients that give us money. So,
Mm.
in essence, yes, but they are, how do I put it? What's the easiest way to say it? They are needy, but I can't complain because they, for the most part, they're nice people.
And in any case, don't bite the referral that feeds you. Yes, Packlet tech support John Luck Picard. That's what we need. That's what.
Did I make it go?
Yes. God, could that be? Please, Kurtzman. I know you listen to this show. Please, Kurtzman, make that part of the new Picard series.
I could imagine taking a survey after that call. Did Rongar make it go on a level of 1 to 5? God, I love that episode. It was so stupid, but I loved it. I want me some Packlets. Engineer, I can get it operational in 5 hours. And I'll just say make it 3. That's right.
Sorry, Captain. Did you miss basic math at the academy?
Of course, it's temporal. It's temporal. Remember, everything's temporal.
Here.
Yep. So, that would be
the particle of the week has us covered there.
That's right. Good old temporal technobabble at its finest. How does the episode where they go in DS9, they go in the Chintaka system and all those automated satellites, and yet the energy's running from this little asteroid, and it's like, how is that energy running? I can't see it. But yet, that's the key to it, the linchpin. So.
Yeah, Maximus in group chat, in text chat, you got it. You got it pretty much.
Yep. All right.
What's our usual Voth body count? Because I feel like we're a little low.
We're a little low. That's okay. We've gotten well into the 200s, a little closer to the 300s, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. What's important is that we're exploding them.
Yep, lots of tender dino brisket tonight.
Yes, I'll be making some smoked ribs tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely, Riker's is talking about the lag. Yeah, some of this lag rubber banding we've been seeing. This is what happens when we come into one of these maps with all of our great folks and explode everything.
Yeah, I think that's not something that came up when our friends
Moogie's here. Hang on, we got Moogie in the house on the Bacchus, flying a Decora, so we make sure that we protect Moogie. Moogie is important to our little fleet here.
Boogie's a member of the Alliance, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. Where does our Priority One Ferengi Alliance fit in during Empire Month?
Well, the problem with the Ferengi, as you know, in Deep Space Nine, it just seems that between Quark, Rom, and Nog, they just all die. They still serve as a minor functionaries, accountants, finance, stuff like that. But typically, we just kill the Ferengi. Unless it's Lek, we'll allow Lek with his throwing knives. All right, there it is.
He's entertaining, at least.
Yeah, he's very entertaining. There it is. Great job, everybody. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway going here. We're going to do this one pretty quick. You want to type into the Twitch chat, or I'm not sure, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, Twitter chat, or your Facebook chat. You're going to type in Empress, and you're going to have a chance to win a fleet ship module. So go ahead and type that in for that chance to win that. We're going to do this one real fast. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds before the Undine return. So we're going to actually do this giveaway before that clock hits 0. So make sure you put that in now. Put that in there, and you'll have a chance to win that.
Maximus, I think you are exempt, having already won.
At least for
Although I
today's
could be
show.
wrong. At least for tonight.
Today's
Next
show.
week, yeah.
So we're going to do that. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give everyone, this timer hits 1 minute. I'm going to announce the winner at 1 minute. I will be announcing the winner. So
Meantime, I'm going to sneak some more of my margarita.
make sure you put that in. Fleet ship module on PC. You got about 40 seconds left. I'm going to make sure I'm in position myself when we get ready to start this up attack. Again, we're going to do this one more time. This was great, guys. Everyone did a fantastic job. I'm just going to get myself in position. About 20 seconds. We're coming up to about 20 seconds. We're going to do that. Empress, put it into your chat. And then we're going to announce that winner. All right, we are going to announce the winner right now with 50 seconds left. The winner of the Fleet Ship module, this is actually one of our YouTube viewers, Joe Young. Congratulations, you have won the Fleet Ship module. I'm on the YouTube channel right now. Congratulations to you, Joe. If you missed it, don't worry. We got one more left to go. Joe, I need you. Here's the thing. I need you to give me your in-game ad handle. Now, I don't see in YouTube that I can like PM you that information, so you might have to put it in there if you're okay doing that. Throw that in the YouTube stream channel, your in-game ad handle, and I'll make sure you get that fleet ship module. I don't see where I can send you a private message.
I gotta say, is that the first time we've had someone on YouTube win?
Yes, it is. I
Okay.
don't know. I'm not on every show. Joe, thank you for putting it in. I've got that. I'll put that in there. I'll send that out to you at the end of the show. Congratulations to you, Joe, on our YouTube channel. We actually got we've got people watching all across. So congrats to you, my friend, and enjoy that fleet ship module. Use it, get yourself a new ship. Let's go ahead and get wrecking again here. I'm gonna head up this way. I know it's a little bit north from
Yeah.
where I normally go. Oh,
I'm
Mo's fat. That's okay. That's Moss. Okay. All right.
Well, I'm at Federation Point Delta, which is the 6 o'clock position, 7 o'clock position, and not only did the Undine come back, but apparently some more Voth decided to join the party, which is frankly rude. They were not invited. God, y'all. Send out the RSVPs for beatdown for a reason.
Lance Wilson on Facebook saying he's driving down the interstate and he's listening to the show. Awesome. Thank you for joining us on tonight's show.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Your in-game ad handle, it's in-game.
And it's an ad handle.
Yeah, it's an ad handle. So it's whatever your first name, that character, and it says at, and then it's that. That's your account. That follows you through all your characters. So that's going to be your in-game ad handle. That's what you need to put in if we need to get you an invite into one of our fleets. Or you can give us the full character name and ad handle, and we can send the invite directly to that character. So die, Undine scum. Hang on, we gotta move this thing.
Okay, so I'm being joined at the Fed Delta point by a someone who's named their character Delenn, and as someone who did also grow up on Babylon 5 along with DS9, I approve.
Ah, the Delenn. Man, she was. As soon as she got hair, she was good looking.
She was a stone cold, like,
She was like
yeah.
deadly. You did not want to mess with Delenn at all in Babylon 5.
I think that's kind of. Anyway, enough about that. Yeah.
You like that sort of thing, don't you? Don't you, there, Panda? That's all right. That's all right. Panda likes some.
All I was trying to say is that that John Sheridan was luckier than he understood.
Oh yes, most definitely. Yep. Captain Witt says he has a John Sheridan character. Very nice. You know, that could be, you know what, Panda, that could be this year's theme of our Halloween competition that we do. That last year we did live on Twitch for the community, which was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. We could do a Babylon 5 type of thing.
I like this idea. Let us consider it more. Although,
Yes,
will we be running up against the actual or the official Halloween event, which was something that came up in the roadmap, but was not. We didn't get time. We didn't have time to get around to it. But that was something else that was mentioned in the roadmap.
you know, I don't want to say anything, but you know, how do I put it? I think
I don't know.
if it was between them and us, I wouldn't be surprised if we had better prizes.
Yeah.
And we're also not going to, because remember, last they did a costume competition, they limited to what, 3 instances, where we were like, no, we're not doing that. It was as many instances as it took. We ended up having 2 instances
On Ryza, which is
on
one of the
Ryza.
largest maps.
Yeah, in the middle of October. So yeah, I don't want to. I'm not trying to say anything negative, but I think we'll do ours, and if they want to do theirs, outstanding. Um, you know, maybe they saw what we did and got some ideas. I don't know. I like to think that.
In which case, Cryptic, you have my address. You know where to send the check.
Yes, mine too. Yeah, I want my part of the stipend check. So. All right. We'll run this one more time, and then we'll do that last giveaway before we close out the show. Tom Apex Taylor on Facebook joined Priority One Armada. Can't wait for the Terran. Congratulations and thank you. And I also want to say, and for some reason my Twitch alerts are not working this evening. Thank God I've got my labels up. Good old Smokey, Maximus, Dark Phoenix, and DM Best have joined us. They're all on Twitch. They joined the Priority One channel over there. Congratulations and welcome to our channel.
Thank you. Yeah.
We are on every Saturday at 8 p.m. Central with shows just like this, and we try to do giveaways as often as we can, but not every week. And like I said, you're joining at a great time. We got Empire Month starting up. Get a character in. You know, long live Empress Summers. Long live the Priority One Empire. That's going to be hard to say, Empress Summers. That's going to be very hard.
Got a month. You got a month to get used to it, and if you don't, I'm sure the Agonizer booth will help drill that in.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm more likely to go ahead and I'm the one that's going to probably end up backstabbing and executing him anyway and taking over. That's just the way I am.
Oh, is that your usual Tuesday thing?
Yeah, I do that every Tuesday. Yep. Everything's delivered on Tuesday.
I mean, I would love it if there was a scene like in whatever next Trek show ends up, or maybe in Discover or whatever. If like if we go back to the mirror universe and someone's doing a gloating and a Terran type is, gloating about how you're weak and terrible Federation. I just want someone to turn around and say, your Empire sucks. You can't trust anyone.
Yep.
Like, everyone is out to kill you. No one, like, this place sucks. This is terrible. This is a dystopia for a reason. Screw you. I'm going back to my side of the portal.
So someone's asking if he's a girl, if our CNC is going to be a girl. Well, I mean, if not, he is one now because as I said,
Mm.
I'm
It was
assigning.
written.
Yeah, it was written. It's in stone. Empress Summers.
So let it be written, so let it be done.
Yeah, exactly. There's some good Julius Caesar right there. That's a movie I haven't watched in a long time.
Oh, that's just something my dad used to say. I didn't know it was from a movie.
Yeah, well, it's how do I say? It's a Roman thing, but Rex Harrison and Elizabeth Taylor, grand epic.
I did get a side question. For people watching who do not actually play, or they may only play on one platform, yes, Star Trek Online is on multiple platforms. Oh hell, Dactylus, Dactylus, Dactylus. It is on multiple platforms, but they do not cross over. So
Yes.
our friends on the Xbox and the PS4 unfortunately cannot play here with us. There's a whole list of reasons, but unfortunately, yeah.
Yep.
Also, just checking in our in-game chat, Savage got a Mark 15 Epic, whole bunch of different modifiers. Herald anti-proton beam projector, which, nice. Look at this, it's got one crit D, one crit H, EM over crit H, I don't even know what that means, it sounds impressive, and damage times 2.
You mean he got a Herald?
No, he got the beam projector, so the ground weapon.
Very nice. Congratulations. So,
I think he's trying to sell it, which, do you?
all right. Well, let's start that auction up. Do I have $11 billion? $11 billion for that beam projector EM over crit D damage X times 4. $11 billion. $11 billion. Do I have a dollar? Nope. Nope. No one wants to buy it.
Oh, Rikers is willing to give 500. Remember, it's a
Ooh.
Twitch. It's legally binding.
Well, hang on. He's got a negative in front of it, so he wants 500 for him to
Oh.
give it to him. Yeah, Rikers is that way. Rikers is a cheapskate, let me tell you. I've worked with him for quite a while now. I failed to mention one other thing about Empire Month, and we were actually talking about this before the show, and Panda, you actually had a chance to watch it. But we have some new media, new video that will be played next week. So yeah, we updated everything from last year and just making it even better. So
It looks like that singularity is well covered. I will be moving over to Romulan Beta, I guess it is. It's the one. It's the Romulan point right next to the one you're in right now.
all right, cool. I think we almost got this down. Yeah, there's only 4 points left. So we'll be done with it soon. Then we'll kick the Voth's butt yet again.
Yep. You think they would know by now?
They don't. How many Voth ships have I exploded in this game over the years? Too many to keep count.
Well, there is an accolade for that.
I know. And my good friend Billy Bob, he's always in need of good used exploded starships and shuttles for his customers out there by Nimbus 3.
Has he done an advertisement recently?
He is not. In fact, you want to know something? I have not really. I did a few last week just to play around, but I have not done an actual commercial yet this year in the show. Any of the shows. I gotta pull. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to do. Priority One, actually on the YouTube site, they actually have a video that they did some years back, and I actually was the voice for Billy Bob and Billy Bob, Starship, and Shell Emporium. I might have to pull that and put it on the show sometime. It disappeared.
I will say though, I kind of do want to hear Priority One Empire advertisements.
Oh man, you're gonna really get me. So okay, so here's the way this works. And the way I did it last year is I let people give me ideas, and I would come up with it next time I'm on the show. Well, I'm not on the show next week, okay? Winters is back.
That's okay, neither am I.
So I won't be back on for like a couple weeks. So if anyone I'm gonna let this out there. If anyone has an idea, and now again, this has to be kept appropriate. You know, let's just say the limit is Preparation F Umox brand Ferengi ear moisturizer for your chafed ears, especially when you have done too much self Umox. Now that is the limit, and it's probably still crossing, but you know it is what it is. So
we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. So if you have an idea of something that was Terran Empire-y that you would like to maybe see me put together what I call one of my stupid commercials, I will endeavor to have something ready.
Oh good, Mugi tested, Mugi approved.
Mugi tested, Mugi approved. But what's the product? What's the product? You know, that's what we gotta have.
It's definitely the Preparation F.
Yeah, but I've already used that one. But I'll have to include that. I'll have to add that. You know, Terran Life Insurance.
God, now there's a scam.
That would be a scam. Terran Empire Life Insurance. The exclusions on that coverage would be pretty much, yeah, the exclusions would definitely outweigh the benefits of that plan.
Yeah, I think it goes up to and including Imperial Boredom.
Yeah.
You know, does not include It's Wednesday.
Does not include Death by Fidget Spinner of Death, Stabbing You in the Back, Agony Booth, Disintegrator, Mirror Universe Claims not covered. Terran Life Insurance coverage. Yes, it covers everything except your life. So, I will try to think of some. But if any ideas pop up there, please let me know, and I will attempt to build a commercial that will be stupid for Terran Empire Month. Thank you, Panda, for that great idea. Officer thinking. The money goes to your failed killed. It doesn't even cover you for blackmail. But it does have identity theft protection. That's the only thing it's got.
Yeah. They need to protect that because they need to know they're blackmailing the right person.
That's right. Terran red shirts guaranteed to get you killed. Oh, that's
a heck of an April Fool's joke, I suppose.
That is the Terran security.
I think it might be just for a laugh. We'll have to discuss this, but we might, and I'm not I'm not saying this is going to happen, people. So just slow your rolls. But if we do a Nakara night during Empire Month, we might have to have a mass red shirt execution, because the ground officers that get summoned, that get beamed down when you use the summon on the Emperor's sword.
Yes.
They don't have environment suits.
No, yeah, that's true. That was one of the funniest things, watching them come in and just bleh. Terran Death Bath and Beyond, Recycled ship air fresheners. You can go into combat to the scent of summer rain and clean laundry.
Oh, that'll terrify any Terran, I guarantee you.
Yeah, that's right. Smell good in battle with all new Terran air freshers.
Okay, just lightly retouching on an earlier topic, the T6 Tavaro, heck of a lot more durable than the Malem Warbird.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, that thing fell apart. If someone looked at it, me.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Yeah. Well, no, it's good because I've moved on to bigger and better things. And speaking of bigger things, oh my lord, we got planet killers again.
Planet killers, mini Death Stars. Oh, wrong franchise.
Y'all gonna get us sued.
Yep.
See, Ray got to the party before I did.
Geronimo! Yeah, don't use that there.
I mean, I could use the destabilized plasma torpedo and just ruin everyone's day.
Ruin everyone's day.
That's got a 4-kilometer kill radius.
Let's see. Never be late to battle with the Tellarite rideshare services.
Tellaride share.
It's not a ride.
But we're Terran, so it's just a Tellarite who carries you around on their shoulders.
That's right. Nice. Great job.
That was quick, yeah.
Nightweb says Death Star. Star Wars equals mini moon Death Star. Star Trek equals literal stars surrounded by armor full of ships of death. Yeah, that's true. Our Death Stars are cooler.
Our Death Stars are organic.
Organic. Alright, let's head north. Take on the northeast one.
Oh, I know. Sustainably farmed Kelpian.
I could, what would be actually farm to table. That could be part of it. Well, we need the name of an appropriate farm that does raise sustainable kelpians. That could be, yeah, George Owl Farms. What would be an appropriate name of that farm? That farm to table that. Come on, Panda, you thought of this.
I know. I don't
Jeez.
come up with everything at once, yo. My brilliance does take time.
Well, your brilliance. We got to work on that.
It
We
didn't take
got people expecting. Free range kelpian, raised with the finest of feed.
What was quick and I wasn't expecting was how fast PK Beta went down. Dang.
Yeah. Well, that's because I got there and I pushed a button. You got to remember, I've got the instant win button in here. They gave it to me.
Fire off some fireworks because I can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's cloaked too because I'm stealthy fireworks.
Stealthy fireworks. I should go ahead and put down a biomolecular shield generator just, because, why not have one?
Law. I'm seeing an ad for the law offices of Lorca, Pike, and Giorgio.
Ooh, there it is. They'll always do what it takes to win your case. Though the problem with that is Lorca's not alive anymore. He was felled by the Empress's sword and fell into the spore drive core. Oh, sorry, cat.
Well, he's there. You just have to look in the ashtray in the lounge.
That's true. Let's see. Jason Smith,
Yeah, sorry,
Terran recruitment and sign up as an operation officer today. Opportunities open daily. That's what we should have did. Some Terran Empire, some Priority One Empire recruitment photos, posters. Lorca's a silent partner. Long John Silver's Kelpian Farms. There,
yeah.
I think we might have it. Yep, Long John Silver's Kelpian Weapons, Kelpian Farms. Kelpian Gangly are so good. Yum.
I imagine they taste almost exactly like escargot. They look like escargot. They must taste like it.
If you want escargot, go for it, man. That's not my thing.
Kind of hard to find in Wisconsin, TBH.
I watched a thing on the PBS where they were actually showing snail farmers in California. Or no, not in California, in New York. Ooh, I almost survived that. I did survive that.
Did?
It's down to 7%, man. Completely ate that explosion.
Man. That was close. Here, hold on.
Escargot is snails.
Yeah.
That's what escargot is.
Yeah, it is.
Someone was asking that.
Yeah. But snails.
Escargot go. Oh, escargot go. Aren't we just being cute, funny tonight? That could be
some extra heals.
That could just be cause to be sent to the Agni booth for trying to be too cute like that to your Lord Bacon. I work hard to ensure that we have sufficient amount of fine pork products. This is what everyone's doing tonight.
He works hard for the bacon.
That's right, hard for the bacon.
So hard. Okay, I'm going to stop.
Yes. Yeah. This isn't Priority One. Priority One's Got Talent.
Because God knows that's a lost cause.
All right, we're going to take these guys out 5 minutes, so we're going to give that last fleet ship module out before we end out the show. So
Did we have a keyword in there?
Not yet. I'll put a keyword in there shortly.
Fair.
Because everyone's battling things right now. At least I am. I can go ahead and throw the keyword in. Give me just a second here.
Escasaru, yes, thank you. Thank you, SGO Conway.
All right. It's going to be Summers, like Suzanne Summers, but Empress Summers. So if you put Summers into the your Twitch, your YouTube, your Facebook, or your Twitters, you'll have a chance at that fleet ship module that we're going to give away here at the end of the show.
Sorry, I'm distracted by imagining Empress Susan Summers.
Empress Sally Struthers.
Whoa, hey now.
Ooh, you know what? That could be good.
We already had someone in text the Twitch chat earlier tonight with designs of Imperial Grandeur. It's like, I don't know, that could be treason talk right there.
Claudia put into the in-game chat, she says, for Empire Month we could have a fest, or I think feast, of various species around the universe. I told you Vulcans just taste like bland boiled chicken. They have no taste, no flavor. They're just bland.
What does Andorian tastes like?
Someone's asking what the shield visual on the Vengeance. I'm not sure. I saw it, but I'm not sure what it is. I think I've flown away from
flying around for it. I think it's character's name is Elspeth in the Priority One Armada. If that is you, let us know.
It's the Mystic.
Mind. Yes, the USS Mystic.
Yep.
If you don't mind sharing, I think it looks like the Gamma rep or the Jem'Hadar.
The Jim Hadar.
I am totally guessing that. Oh wow, okay. The Dreadnought just appeared right underneath me,
Awesome.
and that'll wake you guy up in the morning. Come on now.
Wow, he just okay. He didn't explode like he normally. Oh, there he goes. He exploded, disappeared, and then came back as the 4 pieces. Andorians taste like horseradish. That's Luke Wilson over on Facebook. I'm not sure what an Andorian would taste like. I know they're blue. Don't get it confused with the yellow. Excuse me.
No, you don't want to eat anything on Andoria that's yellow.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Or green. This is pretty good. I've stayed alive most of the night. That's due to someone giving me some heals. Thank you, Panda.
Welcome.
Two minutes and 20 seconds. So if you've not put Empress into your respective chat box and put that in, make sure you do. We're going to give that last fleet ship module out before the end of the show. Tellurites taste like pork.
Oh yeah, they definitely. That's agreed upon.
That's yeah, definitely.
Come on, Kurtzman, don't be a coward. Make that canonical.
Well, like I said, we'll start reporting on all the great Empire month goings on with the Lords of the Admiralty next week. Some of the stuff I've seen already written is looking pretty good. I think the Galaxy is definitely not going to like the fact that we're going to take it over and how we're going to pretty much deal with everybody. Because it's not just about if you're with us or against us. You're already against us, so, you know. I think last year one planet was destroyed just because their first warp ship put a scratch in the Emperor's hull, so we incinerated it.
That checks out.
About 3.5 billion died just from that fact. Another species, we turned them into toaster ovens because there was a serious shortage of toaster ovens in the Empire. Dorians taste like scope.
Ugh.
Oh.
Minty.
Is that scope with alcohol in it? Because if it's not, then yeah, it better be with alcohol in it. The only way I'm drinking eating Andorians. Andorians, the other blue meat. Andorians, it's what's for dinner.
Which implies that there's a first blue meat, which is more questions than I really want answered.
Yep.
Come on, Voth. Come on now.
46 seconds. Smurfs. Smurfs are the first blue meats.
God. Yeah, I suppose.
Ugh. Well, they might taste sweet because they eat sweeten the Smurf berries. That's probably like Wagyu. You know, that A4, A10 Japanese Wagyu beef. So Smurfs is rated on that because they just eat nothing but Smurf berries. And they're very healthy outside creatures. And they live in mushrooms. So you already know they're good.
Could be fun mushrooms.
Yeah, fun with mushrooms. All right, I gotta.
It's like fugu, but you don't die afterwards.
That's right. Let's see here. right.
Woohoo! I'm on fire.
Well, that's not good.
Toasty. The Voth are packing in.
Yep. They realized that it just wasn't worth it. All
Okay,
right.
now here's the question of Breen snow cones. Do the Breen make the snow cones, or do they make up the snow cones?
Soylent Green. That's what they are. They're Soylent Green, so they are the snow cones.
Sounds pretty chill.
All right.
So, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, just give me a moment here. I'm just kind of getting out of range here so I can do this. All right. So if you have not typed the word Summers into your respective chat, make sure that you do that now. I'm going to give you probably like a 10 or 15-second count, and then we'll go ahead and give away that prize. Um, all right. Well, that's going to wrap up episode number 82 of the Priority One Armada live. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Empress Summers, aka Commander-in-Chief Winters, will be in the captain's chair hosting next week's show with Rikers and Hunter. As with every show, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online, and we'll be talking about all the goings-ons in the Priority One Empire. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks, to lithium, subjugate more species, incinerate them, and pretty much just pillage and plunder.
Woohoo! And if you're not a Priority One member of the Priority One Armada and want to chat with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box again /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
All right, let's go ahead and give that prize away. And our final winner of the night from Twitch is Darkness Muta. Congratulations, you have just won our last fleet ship module of the night. I am sending you a private message on Twitch. You'll get it from Priority One. Send me your in-game @ handle so that I can send you out that prize. You've got that there, so congratulations to you. And again, congratulations also to Joe Young over on and Maximus. Maximus. I feel like watching Gladiator of all things. So congratulations to you guys as well. He's going to log in and double check his spelling for that for me. Outstanding. If you want to become a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and sign up today. We have communities on our. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5. We're also on the PS4 and the Xbox, so you can be certain we have a fleet for all types of players.
And don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
And just a reminder on that, they also live stream across all the four same platforms that we do, so you can watch them live, and it is hilarious. Want to be notified of our next live stream? Well, then follow our various channels: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know we're doing giveaways. And for all the past episodes, you can also catch those on our YouTube channel, including this episode, which will be put up on YouTube within the next day or so. Before we go, I'd like to say a very special thanks to our artist, Panda Smith. Is that you, or was that Jason, or was that Rikers coming in playing with it?
I think it's our artist Jason Smith.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to Jason Smith. I read that and shouldn't have. I should have been able to put 3 and 3 and make it 6 together, and there are 4 lights. I also want to thank our social media manager, Mark Pullman, for his assistance, and also Sean Babbitt for our in-game advertising. Thank him for his work tonight. And I also like to say a very special thank you to you, Panda, for joining me. It was kind of a last-minute thing, but thank you, sir.
quite welcome.
Yep. And finally, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of our viewers across all of our platforms, because you guys are what makes this show and why we keep doing it week in, week out. We love you guys joining and just being part of the community and just the discussion going on right now. So Darkness Muta, I'll keep things going for a little bit longer. Get me that in-game ad handle, and I'll make sure I'll get that prize out to you shortly and to our winners. So I'm going to end out the stream. I'm going to say until next week, take care, live long, and prosper. Panda, say bye to everybody.
Bye to everybody.
Adios.